when you want to achieve great things in life, you need to build very high standards, understand that the process is a foundation of your vision, and always need to understand that vision is the most important part. So that means you decide what is your vision, what is your prize, and you do not ask any question about the process. Then say, this is my vision, and I will do whatever it takes to achieve it. Today is 418th day that I come here to share lessons I learn and I'm learning. I hope those lessons support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I want to speak about ambition. So many times I was asking what that ambition means. I was meeting people, and I always was thinking that there is ambitious person and non-ambitious person. But after I realized there is three types of people: ambitious, person who wants to look ambitious or who wants to be ambitious, and then non-ambitious. Now, when I think about who is the most happy, I truly believe that ambitious and non-ambitious are the most happy people. I've never been non-ambitious, but when I look into people who are non-ambitious, a lot of times they are very, very happy because they do not have stress. They pursue their life and they know exactly that they have what they want to have, and they're very content. So a lot of times they are very joyful. And then at the same time, ambitious people a lot of times are very, very happy and joyful because they're pursuing something. They're going after something. That means that if you're an ambitious person and you are not doing anything and you're a lazy person, a lot of times is that you want to be ambitious, you want to look ambitious, but you're not ambitious. And the one question that you need to answer is that, are you willing to do the work? Because I found so many people who are really saying that, oh, I want to be rich, I want to be wealthy, I want to achieve great things in life. But when you start asking what do you do and what you're willing to do about it, are you willing to give up some things? Because if you want to go up, you need to give up, you need to sacrifice a few things. And some people are not willing to do that. I think that they have false expectations what success means, and really need to give up things to go up. So what you're willing to give up? So that means if you want to get the prize, you need to pay the price. You're not able to get the prize without paying the price. So what price are you willing to pay? So that means when you think about vision, results, there will be some kind of process that you will need to achieve. And now, a lot of times there is a misconception. People believe that they need to love the process. But that is not true, because you need to love the results. You need to love the vision. You need to love results. And then you need to fall in love with the process afterwards. So what is your vision? Because if you do not have the vision, it doesn't matter what's the process. So I always know now, when I speak with people and when I speak about their vision, if they start asking, okay, how much time I'm willing to give, what I'm willing to do, that means that they are not ambitious. Ambitious people do not ask what I'm willing to do. What they ask is, what is results? What is the vision? What I want to achieve? Who I want to become? And they do not care about the process because they know themselves. They know that they will do whatever it takes to make it happen. Because for me, it's really sad, because I was chatting with one guy probably a half a year ago, and he said that for 3 years I was desperate and trying to find a way how I could succeed in life. And then I was asking what he'd done so far, and I gave him some suggestions, and he said that no, this is not for me, it doesn't suit me, and he was giving excuses that why you're not able to do things. And then I realized that I'm not supposed to give him advices because he's not taking any advices and is looking for excuse. And he said it, for 3 years he was desperately looking for something. Now it shows that he wanted to be ambitious, but he was not ambitious because he's not willing to go through the process to achieve the things that you want. So when you think about the vision and the results, of course you potentially could want to have a huge house. So let's look at an analogy. So if you want a big house, you will need to have a big foundation. So what that foundation is built on, the foundation is built on process. So of course they are not able to achieve and build a house without building a foundation. So it's essential to go through the process. But at the same time, it's very important to have the vision, what kind of house you want to have. So a lot of times people are not willing to go through the process, or people are not willing to go through building foundation, because of course if you build a foundation you need to go dig in, dig the hole and start putting the foundation in, and people are not willing to go through building a foundation. So how about yourself? Do you ask questions what it takes to get where you want? Because if you ask what it takes, and if, for example, sports, people who do sports and they go and become very successful athletes, they exercise 4 hours a day. So that means, are you willing to exercise 4 hours a day to become a successful athlete? Because when you think about soccer or any kind of basketball or any kind of sport, 99.99% of people are spectators. They do not participate in sports because they're not willing to give up their time with their friends. They are not willing to give up a lot of things. Because when I used to prepare for competitions, because I was almost a professional, not professional, but like I used to be in a very high level sports, and in wrestling, I always used to go through a lot of disappointments in other people's eyes, because I used to go to some kind of event and I used to not drink with them, I used to not eat with them, because I was not able to eat with them because I needed to have my weight in place. And a lot of times, a lot of people used to be very disappointed. So are you willing to go through that? Are you willing to disappoint a lot of people? Because people will not understand why you do things, and they will say, oh, the one day will not change anything. That one day, one mistake will change everything. So if you allowed one time to slip your standards, you will allow all the time. So you need to make sure that when you want to achieve great things in life, you need to build very high standards, understand that the process is a foundation of your vision, and always need to understand that vision is the most important part. So that means you decide what is your vision, what is your prize, and you do not ask any question about the process. Then say, this is my vision and I will do whatever it takes to achieve it. I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.